What's good, lads? Today we are going to be going over this article, an absurd early look at the MVP race by shout out to David Dennis Jr. who wrote the article. That's sick. But yeah, we're just going to be going over this article. I'm going to be providing you guys with my opinion, and we're just going to be looking at the guys who could win MVP this season, and we're going to scrutinize them and try to work out who's going to win MVP, even though it's only been 1 week in the NBA. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping. Let's get into it. And first up, number one overall, winning the MVP this year is going to be SGA. I'm not surprised, and I have to agree with this. The Thunder, for me right now, the main thing that is promoting SGA to be MVP right now is the fact that the Thunder aren't only undefeated at 8-0, having been in some good teams in the Houston Rockets. Apart from that, everyone else has been kind of trash that they've beat. But that, and also the fact that he's been doing it without Jalen Williams, their second best player, their all-star, his running mate Jalen Williams. Even though OKC as a team is absolutely phenomenal, SGA has been leading the way, averaging 30 points. He's averaging the third most points in the league at the moment. He hasn't lost a game, and he's shooting 100 free throws a game. Nah, joke. But this is deserved, and this team is just insane, and SGA is the one who's leading the way for this team. Like I said, 8-0, 30 points, number one, even though some other guys have had monster performances like Victor Wembanyama, Durant, Jokic, Giannis, Luka. They've all been, stats-wise, they look amazing. I still got to give it to SGA. That's because of the record and the fact that he's doing it without his second best player on his team. So number one for me, I agree with that, SGA. So number two, we have Giannis, and people don't understand the significance of PER. So Jokic, I believe, has had the rise PER in all time yet with 32.9. Giannis has got 48 PER. That's insane. Okay, that is incredible. And I think because of that, and that's how well the Bucks are being. The Bucks are 5-2 at the moment, and a lot of people have been saying that the Bucks aren't going to do well this season, and that Giannis doesn't have help and all this and all that. This stat right here is incredible. It's unheard of, and this is why Jokic won the MVP in 21-22, is because he had the highest PER of all time. That was one of the reasons he won. With the PER that Giannis is got at the moment with 48, with the averages he's averaging at the moment, I believe he's averaging like 33 and 13, which is incredible. With the fact that the Bucks are 5-2, I agree with that. I believe that Giannis right now is number two, and I believe he's actually really close to this number one spot as well. So Giannis, he deserves to be here. Now number three, Victor Wembanyama. I'm not gonna lie. I think Wemby's insane. I think he's really sick. However, the last couple games, he's just fallen off significantly. I think he had a game where he got 9 points. Obviously, they were playing very good defense against him. But I don't have Victor at 3, man. This isn't the year Wemby's gonna win an MVP in my opinion. But it's so hard to say that because he's averaging insane numbers, 27. He's averaging he's averaging 27, 13, and 6. Or 4, I think last time I checked, he was having 4.5 blocks, which is insane. He's gonna win Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, he's gonna win that. I don't have him third though. I think I have Luka above him. Yeah. So Luka's at fourth. I personally have Luka above him. Luka's averaging 40, 10, and 5 in his the first 4 games of the season. And the Lakers are doing very well. The Lakers are 5-2, and I believe the Spurs are 5-1 at the moment. They're actually playing each other right now. I believe the Lakers aren't winning. But man, Wemby's had an insanely hot start. I do think he is going to cool down a little bit. So I think that is going to bring his averages down a bit. I don't think the Spurs are going to... the Spurs have been really, really good. I think the Dylan Harper injury is a major injury, which is very disappointing for the Spurs team. I don't think the Spurs are going to have the record or the seeding to warrant Wemby getting an MVP, even if he is averaging 27, 13, and 4 blocks as a 6th or 7th seed. I don't think he's going to win that MVP. I think there's just going to be too many other higher seeded players that are going to be averaging better numbers. But at the moment, through the first week, 3 is understandable. He's had absolutely one of the most insane and incredible first weeks of basketball I can remember. So at the moment, I accept it, but I don't have Wemby winning MVP this year. Number 4, Luka. Like I just said, 40, 10, and 5. I actually predicted Luka to win MVP this year. Incredible start. I thought he would have a good start to the season. I didn't think it was going to be like this. He has been battling some injuries, so it will be interesting to see, and I hope he does meet that 65 game threshold. And the Lakers are looking really good. Like the one thing I kind of said in my prediction video was that I would be surprised if Luka won it only because of the Lakers' record. I don't know if they would have a record that would justify Luka winning it. However, if Luka keeps putting up these numbers, averages like he did in Dallas, that one season, like I think he averaged like 33, 9, and 9, and the Lakers get the 4th or 3rd seed. I can see Luka winning it. So Luka at 4th, that's understandable. 5th, my GOAT, Nikola Jokic. I love this sentence right here. He didn't get a triple-double in his last 2 games after starting with 4 in a row, so he clearly fell off. It's so funny that this guy said this in this article because this is how Nuggets fans think. Every game Jokic doesn't get a triple-double, Nuggets fans are like, oh damn, he didn't get a triple-double, boys. He had a bad game, which is funny, but Jokic has been unbelievable. He literally just dropped like an hour ago, I think 33, 16, and 15 against the Heat. Like, it's incredible. Every year he just gets better and better and better. I don't have Jokic winning MVP this year. I think he is 5th. Actually, I'd probably put him higher. I think he's higher than Wemby in my opinion in this ranking. I'd probably put him in 4th behind Luka. But Jokic is playing absolutely insane. He's going to be in the MVP conversation this year. I don't think he's going to win it personally, but I have Jokic at 5th. That's understandable. Tyrese Maxey, this is really cool to see. I'm not going to lie. I've been a big Tyrese Maxey fan for a long time. The Sixers, I believe, are 6-1 or 5-1 at the moment. Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe have been one of the best front courts in the NBA in recent history. And look at these numbers, man. He just picked up the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, averaging 33.5 and 10 assists. And he's kind of been the guy leading Philly to the success that they've been. And this is the recognition he deserves to be in this MVP conversation. I know it's only week 1, but he deserves to be here. Insane numbers, and he's been leading Philly to the best seeding in the East, so he deserves it. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, do all that. If there's any way I can make these videos better for you guys, please let me know. I love hearing your guys' feedback. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one.